Okay, so hi guys, we got through our first draft of the first paper. I just wanted to kind of go over what's due this week, talk a little bit about peer review because there seem to be a few problems here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so we're heading into week 4, which is, really good. Like we start moving a little faster as we go along. Today or this week is a light week, so you don't have a lot to do. Um, I just want to walk you through what you should be doing because some people are handing in the wrong assignment or they're not reading the assignment carefully. And you really have to do that to be successful here, just because there's no space to clarify unless you either shoot me an email or come see me during office hours. So this is what we're doing for week 4. You always want to come here first. So the most important thing is that you're working on the final version for your essay number 1. So you're just kind of taking what the suggestions people made in your peer review, you're incorporating those suggestions if needed into your essay. You also are going to read the little handout more on how to revise a paper to improve it. And for this first essay, we also want you to try to incorporate the quote that you use from Gladwell's 10-hour rule. So those should be graded. You should have those. And so you can incorporate those quotes that you've already kind of set up last week. I asked you to kind of use that quote and put it in a paragraph. You can try to incorporate that quote or use that as a baseline to put into this essay. Now, if you already have quotes in your body paragraphs, you might want to think about putting that quote in your conclusion to wrap up your paper in some way. But just think about how can you, if not that specific quote, I just suggest that because you've already done it, then one quote from chapter 2 of Gladwell, which is the 10-hour rule, to kind of have that in your paper. And then you also want to proofread that paper. And so when I say proofread, I mean you're going to edit it or revise it for, make sure your organization is straight, make sure you have at least 5 paragraphs, make sure you have a clear introduction, 3 body paragraphs, a conclusion, make sure you have a clear thesis, clear topic sentences, all that stuff. But you also want to correct for sentence structure. Everyone should be doing a spell check before you hand in a paper. Like everyone should be doing that. So make sure that you do spell check before you hand it in. You also have a paraphrasing exercise to complete. So for every assignment, there's a video posted. Please watch the video before you do the assignment. And paraphrasing is just when you take something and you put it in your own words. So you're looking at, I'll go there really quickly. You're looking at the paraphrases that we give you. So here's a practice. You're going to go here, write it in your own words. This tells you how to do it if you click on it. Here's a video that describes it more. And here are the paraphrases. You're going to pick one of these and you're going to paraphrase it. A general rule of a paraphrase is just to find the main argument or the topic sentence or the paragraph, put that in your own words, and then kind of have the most important supporting details. A paraphrase and summary are super similar. It's just that a summary is looking at the entire text, whereas a paraphrase is just looking at a specific paragraph or a specific section of text. So if you know how to do an effective summary, you also know how to do an effective paraphrase. So I'm going to come out of that and go back to modules and go back to the stuff we're doing this week. So you have that paraphrasing practice to do. You're going to just read essay assignment number 2. You don't have to do anything yet. You're just familiarizing yourself with the next essay assignment. And any additional guidelines for writing essay number 2. So that should say essay number 2. I'll go ahead and revise that. And then the last thing you're doing is completing a short quiz on They Say, I Say chapters 4 and 8. There is no discussion this week. So again, primarily this week you are revising your paper and handing it in for the grade. And doing the paraphrase exercise, again, just one paragraph you're picking to put into your own words. Out of those, I think it was like 5 that you could choose from. And then a short quiz. That's it. So the majority of your focus should go on to the revising your paper. So I'm going to go back to modules. So everything is here. Here we are. So the quiz is due October 1st, which is Thursday. The paraphrase practice is due October 1st, which is Thursday. The essay, the final version, is not due until Sunday, so you have until Sunday to, get that in. If you're still struggling with it a little bit, you want to come see me during office hours this week so we can talk it over. I'm also going to post a link to tutoring if you feel like you need one-on-one tutoring, so you can go ahead and do that. I think that's it. Oh, as far as the peer review is concerned, I'm just going to go back. So last week I said in my final video that, once you hand in the video, once you hand in your best draft, Canvas will automatically assign you a peer review. So you had to kind of come in and click on this and then go through the stages. So there's a video posted on how you do it. And then there are the questions to answer. But the short answer is that you should have been assigned a peer review partner if you handed in your paper on time. And the due date was Friday at 11:59 p.m. That due date was pretty rigid because Canvas won't assign peer review until the assignment is closed. So the assignment has to close for Canvas in order for Canvas to do that. Once you're assigned peer reviews, it should have popped up under your assignments, right? You should have been able to, and this is explained in the video, you should have clicked on assignments and been able to access your partner's peer review. That's pretty much it. And then you were supposed to answer the questions under comments, and your partner should have been able to see your comments. And I grade peer review based on the comments. So if I see comments on your paper, I look over the comments. I'm not looking at your draft necessarily. I wait to look at your draft until you do your final paper. But that's what I'm grading on. So peer review is always that process. So generally, I usually say, okay, well, you can hand in a paper if something happens a little late or whatever, but peer review doesn't work that way because Canvas assigns it as soon as the assignment closes. So if you handed in a paper, and a few people did, after the assignment closes, peer review wasn't an option for you. So therefore, you get credit, you'll get some credit for handing in a paper, but you won't get the credit for peer review. So keep that in mind for the next time peer review pops up for you, which is, we do peer review for each paper. I think that's it. Again, if you need to talk to me, you just want to make sure you, I'm going to go back to modules. You just want to make sure you see me during my office hours, or you can shoot me an email if you want to have a telephone conversation because Zoom doesn't work for you. That's fine too. However you need to contact me, that's what we'll do. Just reach out via email. I'm going to stop my share. And yeah, so a light week. Work on revising your paper, you have the quiz, you have the paraphrase exercise. That's basically it. So this is the only video I'll post this week. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.